Hey everyone, I'm Days Chupacabra. Welcome in and welcome back. Today we are going to be checking out Song of Horror, a third-person horror game with a fixed camera, survival, horror, adventure aesthetic. Fear the presence, a mysterious entity you cannot fight. Stay alert, hide, breathe slowly. Explore cursed places where unseen spirits and lost souls linger in a true horror story for the ages. Sounds pretty good. I like that in the settings, the difficulties are named after different horror authors. We're going to go with Edgar Allan Poe. So grab a snack, sit back, and be prepared to get scared. Let's go. We are going to start over from the beginning. There's always a creepy music box. September 25th, 1998. Daniel's apartment.
Home sweet home.
You right? My old flashlight. It saved me more than once in the great outdoors. Probably gonna be needing that, Daniel. Those bring back some real good memories. Whoa. Spook. Let's keep the lights on for now. Man, the toilet drain stinks, as usual. You should get on that, Daniel. You're slacking. I want to interact with this, not the door. Get Jack in there, Daniel. Come on. Just wanted to see if I can play with the radio. I don't think so. Damn. I closed the curtains again. I'll end up killing this poor plant. Plan to spend my Sunday on the couch listening to jazz. That actually sounds pretty chill. My videotape collection. I've got quite a few westerns and cop movies. Okay. Can't wait to see the next X-Files episode. I bet it's a doozy, man. I should sell that one thing once and for all. That old thing. Guess you never use your bike? Ooh, the trash. Shit, I could have sworn I took out the trash. Some leftover coffee, not my drug of choice on a Friday evening. Squeaky clean, just like it should be. At least one thing in here is, Daniel. I'm really hungry. Plus, I didn't get any groceries this week. How about some old pizza? Not the greatest pizza I've had, but it hit the spot. Well, sometimes that's all you can ask for. Ring telephone. Yes.
Hello.
Daniel, it's me, Etienne. Hey, we've got a bit of a major emergency going on here.
Oh, you're joking. Friday evening, and there's an emergency?
This is serious business. Sebastian Husher is nowhere to be found, and his manuscript should have been at the office by Tuesday. He won't answer his calls, and he hasn't shown up at his office at the university. He's vanished into thin air.
Oh, don't screw with me, Etienne. Call him on Monday or send a courier for him. I just got in the door less than 5 minutes ago.
I'd go myself, but I've got to attend Albert's performance in half an hour. Plus, Husher's house is closer to your place than it is to mine. Come on, man. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll get back home.
You're going to owe me a big fat favor.
Whatever you want. Write this down. 4 Abbott Thomas Road, in the old housing developments along Highway EB-15.
EB-15? Good God, that's out in the sticks. I plan to take a few days off after this.
Well, we'll talk about that once you find it. Oh, and if he gives you the manuscript, don't show it to anyone. And don't go selling it off to the highest bidder.
I'll see what I can do. We'll ring you up when I get back.
Thanks, Dan. You're saving my skin.
Kind of hoping I get to see the other stuff in that room.
Again, another Friday evening and I'm working as an errand boy. I suppose they're too important over at Wake Publishers to come looking for jolly old Husher themselves. Shit. Even I should be too important for that. Though I mustn't overstretch my complaints. Rising from my lot as a drunkard and financial ruin to that of an errand boy is actually quite an improvement. If only things had gone a bit better for the company, or I'd got on the wagon a bit sooner. Damn, Sophie did the right thing when she divorced me. I would have divorced myself in her place. Daniel Neuer, the bloody alcoholic. Chin up, you. That is Daniel Neuer, the bloody ex-alcoholic, after all. Wake Publishers employee by day, Wake Publishers screwed over lackey by evening. Even Friday evenings. But if I could find Husher, I have a feeling my status at the company would rise quite a bit. After all, he is the publishing firm's biggest star. Let's cross our fingers and hope he's home.
I got a feeling he's not. The Husher Mansion is home to writer Sebastian P. Husher, his wife, Catherine, their 2 children, Julia and Saul, and their housekeepers, Alexandria and somebody. I think it said Maria. Never a good sign. The Prelude, a Friday like any other. Can I just leave? Nah, I can't leave. Ethan will kick my ass if I don't find out where Husher is. Tricycle. I didn't know Husher had kids. You just told me Husher had kids. Why take the side door when I can take the main one right there? Good question. That was kind of a creeper move, my bad. Newspaper. That murderer they arrested about a week ago is on the front page. Not housekeeping. You want towel?
Is that music? I'd better take a look.
Alright, light source. Each character has their own light source. To turn it off and on, press F for flashlight. Once it's on, you can choose the direction in which you want to point the light. To do so, use the mouse. This will allow you to illuminate specific areas and also help you interact with objects that might not be right in front of your character. Your light source will never run out. Use it as much as you need. I dig that.
Is that someone playing a music box?
Daniel, you're not looking so good. You look a little under the weather. They look like travel guides. The clock marks 12. I guess it needs fixing. That's a lot of clothes. Is there anyone home? The alarm seems disabled. Much better. If it goes off, I'll have a lot of explaining to do. Oh, what does it say? No, that's not where that music's coming from. Usher is in a lot of these framed pictures. The rest must be family, I guess. Those paintings are depressing. I'd never put them up in my place. You know, to each their own, Daniel. That's weird. What's all the suitcases doing here? Record player? Nice record player. Looks vintage. Chessboard really suits the highbrow feel of this house. Knight to e5. What a beauty. Must sound like an angel. That is a pretty piano. It's got some worn though. Interesting place for a letter. You have found an examinable item. Inspect it and gain information by pressing E. To examine the backside, use your mouse. You can access your inventory and collected documents at any time by pressing I or J. Okay, first letter from Isaac Farber. A letter for Husher, found by Daniel in the author's mansion, post-stamped on August 1st, 1998. Dear Sebastian, how are you? To be completely honest, I must admit that we are all impatiently awaiting your latest work. My dear friend, I must ask a favor of you. Enclosed with this letter, you will find one of the latest items we have purchased at the store, an ornate music box. That's not good. With fascinating engravings. The craftsmanship is astonishing, but something else has caught my eye. Or perhaps I should say ear. The melody, Sebastian. It's particular. You have to listen for yourself. I had never heard the song before, and my attempts at finding the score, or the name or composer, have failed. I cannot, for the life of me, get that melody out of my head. Would you be willing to help me find any clues regarding this box and its mysterious melody? I would be forever grateful. With the warmest of wishes, Isaac Farber. P.S. I've also enclosed the little information I managed to find about said box. Letter addressed to Sebastian P. Husher, 25 Abbot Thomas Road, 4. Okay. Man, that mirror's dirty. Family portraits. I guess they look old. Okay, that leads right back around. That's cool. Good way to escape.
be a door there?
Good question. And why does it look like that? That's a classical musical album on the record player. There's stuff lying all over the place. It reminds me of my college dorm. I mean, your apartment is not much better, bro. This radio has to be older than me. And are those rifles real? I would assume so. Wow, this guy likes to hunt. Sophie would have a fit if she saw this. Alright. So let's mess with the door that none of us should be touching. What's the worst that could happen?
I'd hardly taken a step forward when I heard the door close behind me. When I turned around, the door wasn't there anymore, and all that was left of it was a strange shadow on the wall. I searched. I despaired. And I screamed until my throat began to burn. The candles started to run out, as did the batteries in my torch. From within the most suffocating darkness, the hours went by, until turning into days, and I began to fall in and out of a restless sleep. I would hear voices, sometimes right next to me, other times a few yards away. It seemed like they were coming from the other side of the wall. Desperate cries, howling in horror. Sometimes, the worst of all, a vast, oppressive silence would fall, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere all at once. There was nobody there, just hallucinations, nightmares, black nothingness, and the song from that music box. Trapped in this impossible place, I wondered if I was going to die there.
That would suck. 3 days later.
Etienne, do you have any news on Daniel yet?
Oh, Sophie. No. We've been calling him at home all day, but there's no response. Do you know if he's got a mobile phone?
No, I don't think so. And if he does, he doesn't tend to keep it on him.
Oh, man. I think I should pass by the Husher place when I leave, just to see if they know anything.
Husher the writer? Your client?
Yeah. I sent Daniel over there on Friday, and I haven't heard from him since.
What's the address? I'm going to stop by Daniel's place, and if I don't find him, I can go around and ask about him.
The house on the outskirts of town, on Highway EB-15. Number 4, Abbott Thomas Road. It's a big house.
Okay. I'm headed over. Call me if you find him.
Of course. Same to you.
Husher Mansion is a large 19th century colonial house property of Sebastian P. Husher, acclaimed professor in history. Dude. Alright, we got Sophie here. Her light source is a candle. She's 40. Life has put Sophie to the test many times, but she always pulls through. It was thanks to this resilience that she summoned the strength to put an end to her failing marriage with Daniel. Okay, so this is his ex-wife. Sophie, who runs a well-known art gallery, is now enjoying the ever-elusive prosperity she has always longed for. She's got light speed and stealth, not as much strength, and she's got plenty of serenity. Scented candles. Whenever I light one, everything around me feels safer and more peaceful. Okay. Get my boss. His light source is a lighter. He's 45. He's a confident, self-made man. Is sales manager at Wake Publishing, making him Daniel's direct supervisor. In his role as personal assistant, Daniel has become somewhat of an errand boy, but Etienne is slowly giving him greater responsibilities. Although they love to complain about working together, they have grown fond of each other, developing a friendship outside of work that neither of them like to admit. So he's not as stealthy, has more strength, less serenity. And he has a note folder. Writing down anything important is the secret to remembering. Then we got this dude, Alexander Laskin. His light source is a candle. He's 59. Alexander and his wife Marcia are housekeepers at writer Sebastian P. Huscher's mansion. Watching over the author's children is one of their many household duties. The Russian couple of Christian faith moved to Europe in the early 80s in an attempt to flee from a mysterious past that Alexander rarely, if ever, speaks about. Ton of strength, but no serenity, basically. He has a metal hip flask. Take a good swig from the flask to soothe your nerves when danger lurks. Always worked for me, says Alexander. And then we have Alina Romez. She has a flashlight. She's 32. Alina is a passionate, hands-down type of learner, always eager to get her hands dirty at work. Happy and energetic, she's traveled the world with her sister in search of a better life for both of them. Now working as an electrical technician at Monolith Security, Alina is part of a highly qualified tech support team repairing high-end home security systems for exclusive clients. She has a walkie-talkie. It doesn't work very well. It picks up a lot of weird interference. Okay, so there's 4 characters we can play as. He said he was stopping by there, so I say we go with him and see how this story plays out. What could go wrong? You can't both get locked in the room. Come on. September 28th of 1998. Daniel's car is still parked there. Where the heck is he? Tricycle. It must belong to the Huscher's little boy. Could take the side door, but let's start with the front. Don't need no sassy remarks. Chapter 1, The Huscher Mansion.
Why is the front door open?
You opened it. Looks like a security system control panel that has been deactivated. Amanda was right. I look good in a trench coat. All right. There's a coat and several hats. This painting reminds me of the Sleeping Beauty. I can see it. I want to interact with whatever that was. Why can I not interact with it? Okay. Keep your secrets. Looks like the garage. This bicycle is pretty old. It must have belonged to Husher or his wife, Catherine. Nice ride. I wouldn't mind having one like that. This is a bowler. Bowler functioning. Upper panel. Shut down, press the left button. Start, press the center button. Emptying, press the right button. In case of malfunction preventing correct boiler functioning, you can perform an emergency shutdown by keeping the blue button pressed for 4 seconds. Okay, that's probably going to be handy. The water heater. There's not much I can do with no electricity in the house. Old metal box. A rusty old metal box closed shut. I need a screwdriver, it would look like. Screwed shut, of course. Full of tools. Everything except a flathead screwdriver. That's just my luck. I'm always missing the one tool I need. Is that telling me about the bike or the extinguisher? Bike. Okay, we could go that way, but let's keep going the main way first. What do you have to say about the clock? Very old, I like it, but wouldn't buy one for my own place. What are you? Bunch of books and travel guides. Old family photos. I don't recognize anyone. So that isn't Husher in those pictures, unless he's never seen them before. My dear eccentric husband, I left your key in the top drawer of your bureau in the library. So the key's in the library, okay? The children have been very nervous lately. We need to talk about this as soon as you get back, and I don't want them playing with it. Okay. Note found in the mansion entrance, written by Catherine Husher's wife on September 4th, 1998. Nothing on the back. Those things give me the chills. What kind of nightmares inspire them? It's a lot of luggage. Had they taken a holiday? A man likes his vintage things. Even the telephone is older than the hills. Hey, wasn't Husher's wife a semi-famous chess player? I think he mentioned it one day. That's cool. The lore. Good music and good wine. Pretty flawless combination. Oh my god, these are first editions of Husher's novels. The Bronze King, City Under the Snow. Wow, I'd pay a real fortune for these. An imposing beast, just like this house. This fireplace is empty. I could light it if I had some wood. Oh. Lucky for me, I don't. Mostly full of history magazines. This poor plant is almost dead. It has been in here quite a while. I doubt there are many people who have a piano instead of a TV in their living room. That's weird. They set the table, but it seems like they never actually ate. They kept part of their dishware in here. The rest is filled up with books. It's not really fruit, but it actually looks pretty decent. I think I could easily crawl under this table. Oh, don't be telling me that. We're gonna be getting under that table.
Not gonna happen.
Ah, door is locked. We need a key. So that's upstairs. Or in the library, actually. The layers of dust on that mirror must be ancient. Usher and his wife when they were younger. Wow, the man has really changed. So what is through this door? Is this the kitchen? Everything is nice and neat, but dusty. Didn't Usher have a housekeeper? Ooh, matches.
Okay.
Just an ordinary matchbox. Still useful.
There's something on the counter.
Okay. Drawing by Saul. A drawing done by Usher's youngest child. Don't like that. Saul 7. It's making that noise. Oh, God. What's with the puddle? And look at that loose wire. The gas stove is pretty ancient and covered in dust. Metal ring. Looks like it needs another part. Looks like it's broke off right there. Yeah, you're right. Can't say I'm surprised to see books in this kitchen. At least they seem to be cooking books. Now, I wouldn't mind having one of those apples if I knew how old they were. Oh, was there something else on there? Drawings, notes, magnets, good grades. The usual for a family household with kids. Okay, so we need something to clean up the water. Oh, don't like this room. So we got canned goods, healthier than the stuff I used to eat when I was young. Weird, they keep cans of dog food, but I haven't seen one anywhere. Can of oil. Same motor oil I use in my car. So this is probably for that motorcycle we saw. Squeeze me? Listening at doors. What was that noise? You better take a look before you go back out. To listen, to press your ear against the door, walk up to it. When you see the listen icon, press and hold. Right on the mouse. While you're listening, pay attention to the sound that comes from the other side.
I need to check out what that noise was.
Yeah, you do, buddy. I heard squat. Seems like the coast is clear. From now on, you can listen to what's happening on the other side of unexamined doors. Sometimes you might have the chance to do it with other doors as well. Pay attention to the icons when you're near them. Use your map to find your way around. It records every single place you've explored so far. To open it, press M. The map will constantly update with relevant information. Don't forget to check it every once in a while.
There must be someone in the house.
We're in the kitchen. Dining room. Okay, you got the living room. I think the library was upstairs. Let's see what's up here.
I should take a look on this floor first.
Or not. Let's not do that. Alright. Needed a key. I got fire. So we can check the living room. Let's not do that. Sounds good to me. Alright, library. Tons of history fiction novels, definitely my favorite genre, but none of these are as good as the ones Husher writes. Well, aren't you just a fan? Got a camera like that, but this one is just decorative. What camera? Ah, I see it now. This globe must be really old. Probably. Usher's personal library. I wonder what it's like to live in the mind of a man like him. These look like the kind of books that don't let me sleep at night. And I see a bunch of grammar and language books. This must be section B for boring. Aha! Da-dooch. If Husher were standing right here, I'd ask him to sign one for me. I bet he'd love that. These swords remind me of the cartoons my son watches. Alright. Ah, there's the key. Dang it, the drawer is stuck. I better oil the sides if I want to get my hands on that key. Lucky for me, I actually have oil. Works like a charm. Master key. Looks like an old key. It was in the jam drawer in the library. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if that key opened a few doors. Be more surprised if it didn't. So this is where Husher does the magic. It all seems so vintage. Alright. So we got a key now. We can go into that back room probably, since he doesn't let me go upstairs. But first, I'm gonna pause it right here and go grab a drink. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Searching this house was making me thirsty. I need to listen? Nope. That's gonna get me murdered, watch.
Who could be calling?
Papa John's.
Hello? Who is this? I can't understand a thing. What is this?
We can't leave my room.
How the... What in the hell? Sounded like a child. Was that Husher's son?
Is this phone even plugged in? Who was that? A child? So that's probably upstairs. Still need wood for this, don't I? Yeah, I just have matches. Alright. We have a key, so let's go use that. Oh, look at this. I see they take their liquor seriously in this house. Touché. Okay. Oh, this door was locked too, wasn't it? Can I listen? Oop. Don't like that sound. There's an album of Vivaldi's these symphonies on the record player. Usher and his timeless pleasures. Hey, I need that. Flathead screwdriver. It looks like it's seen better days. It's really worn out, but I think it will still work. Alright. Let's combine it with that. It's wasting time. What? Combine that. Alright. Open that in a minute, I guess. Sorry. The old radio, the rifle. I bet this is exactly what inspired Husher to write that chapter in City Under the Snow. Wow, Husher sure loves to hunt. That's quite the display. So was he here while the dude was in the walls? Truly. I saw another door yesterday. Ooh. As I was walking by the dining room, I suddenly heard the music from Daddy's music box. When I went in, I saw the door. I went running to tell Mummy, but when we came back, it was gone. She scolded me for making things up. It's not fair. I was telling the truth. There was an old door here, different from the rest. It even had a key in the keyhole. If I see it again, I'll go inside and leave the door open. That way Mummy will believe me. Don't do that. I saw the weird door Julia said, the one that wasn't there before. Scribbled piece of paper from the smoking room in the Husher's mansion. Mummy was very angry and kept yelling at Julia. The door is scary. I will hide the key in the dollhouse, and I will hide the 5 dolls too. Okay, even if they get mad at me, and I will bring them out when Mummy and Julia forget about the door. One will be hungry, so her friend will make dinner for her. Another one will read while her mom takes a shower, and the ugly one will watch the door so nobody comes in. Interesting. There's a whole bunch of papers and stuff all over the table. But
Daniel? Is that you?
I'm gonna say that's not Daniel. Alright, something is trying to get in. Make sure the door does not open. To gather your strength, repeatedly press E. Once you feel strong enough to push and block the door, press space. Waiting for maximum strength is effective but risky. You decide when to push the door, but be extra careful. No matter what happens, make sure you keep it shut. Okay. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Bad touch. And that's the moment I'd be getting the hell out of here. The door. Being extra careful. Luckily, you made it this time. You're safe for now, but don't let your guard down. Whatever that was, it could still be lurking in the shadows. Certain events will give you the chance to put your ear to the door in rooms you have already visited. Just remember to be extra careful. It may save your life. What the hell was that?
What just happened? Am I going crazy?
Still doing it. So we're not gonna go that way. Layers of dust on this. Alright, this one seems good. We'll let homeboy chill over there in the kitchen. Maybe he's making a sandwich or something. Now, am I able to put these together? How do I combine with you? Nice. 4 fuses. They were in the old metal box. They seem as old as the box they were in, and they're all different. Of course they are. Okay. Sure, we'll need that. But it acted like it wanted me to go upstairs, so let's do that first. Looks like something took down a painting. Like someone took down a painting. Old painting, someone took it down. The label on the back says it was from February 1634. Okay. Sure that's important. Everything looks so quiet out there. I don't like that my heart started racing. Okay, black and white photo. An image of Catherine Husher's wife with the children, Julia and Saul. Do not look at this photo. Well, that makes me want to look at the photo. Ugh. No, that was not a good idea. The Golden Bonfire by Sebastian P. Husher. His first novel I read. Couldn't put the thing down. Yeah, did it have a creepy face on it? I saw a creepy face. There's a lot of doors. We'll start with this one. Seems quiet.
Not gonna happen.
Okay. Now what?
It's totally dark in there.
It's an open book. Looks like Russian, so I don't understand a thing. What kind of ship is this? Cavarel. Now listen. Oh, fuck. That's gonna be a no for me, dog. That's gonna be a no for me. This one seems quiet though. Bunch of unopened toiletries. This must be the guest bathroom. Don't like that. Dishcloth. A dirty dishcloth. It's completely dry, but I bet it soaks up liquid really well, so this would be good for in the kitchen. Pretty dusty mirror. All the mirrors are dusty. What the heck is that black thing? Good question. Seems okay. Okay, but it's locked. Touche. Those photographs and figurines must be souvenirs. There's a door. Why would anyone have works of art piled on the floor? These antiques. Painted in March 1883 and September 1790. I'm gonna need to know these dates, aren't I? Did you put anything in this? What is this for? Be orderly, vigilant, and observant, and you'll always know what to do next. Okay. Brushes and paint cans all dried up. There's a painter in this house, or there used to be. Hey, it looks like there's a ladder up there. Okay. Oh, this is nice. Can't do anything with this floodlight until I get some power to it. Okay. Hey, what if I connected the battery to that floodlight? True that. Some crates of fruit and a bag of something resembling soil. What do you mean resembling? Those plants actually look pretty healthy. Ah, some tongs. Real tongs with a wooden handle, perfect for cooking a barbecue. They're pretty long, perfect for taking pork ribs out of the grill. Sure, that's what I'll be using it for. Happy anniversary. Aw, well that's sweet. How's that? Oh. Your standard garage door remote control. The button seems to be worn down. Typical remote controller for automatic doors. I love that armchair. Quality black leather. If I were in danger, I could probably hide under that table. That's good to know. Reference books and manuals, versing on any subject you can think of. Another painting. Nice landscape, although I wouldn't mind a bit more color. Painted in 1905. Where have I seen these masks before? In that documentary about South Africa tribes. Your classic index box for contact information. I've got one at the office, but the wood is not as nice as this one. Ah, looks like it's broken off. I actually have a piece for that, I think. I think the ring would actually fit here. Maybe I could find a way to glue them together. Maybe. I hate this hallway. Yep.
There has to be someone there.
I don't give a damn.
Okay.
Letter from Husher, written on August 10th, 1998. It was sent by the owner of an antique shop. Dear Sebastian, I wanted to tell you firsthand that I will be taking some much needed time off, which means that the store will be closed as of tomorrow. I wanted you to hear it from me rather than read it on a sign on your door. My daughter is currently traveling, and I must confess I can't keep up with our everyday demands on my own, especially since I haven't been able to sleep well lately. As soon as she's back, we will be open for business again. Rest assured, you will be the first to know. I hope to feel better by then. Please give my warmest regards to your family. Sincerely, Isaac. This is the second letter from him. Nothing on the back. Seems okay. Nothing interesting around here. Ah, scaffolding goes here. Elevation plan for the Husher mansion. An elevation of the mansion with some notes on it. Erect scaffolding, paint exterior, repair the leaks, fix the loose tiles, and check the old pipes. Seems okay.
What? Mrs. Husher? I need to get in there.
Okay. Alright, did I look at everything up here so far? Basically, yeah. So we can go downstairs. Maybe. Can I run? Never good. Alright, so we need to go in the kitchen, but last time there was a dude in there. Kitchen was the other way. That's my bad. Alright, let's use the rag. Okay, so that does that. We have a key. So we might be able to open this now. Is it that one or this one? Seems okay. Always good to check twice. Yeah, safety first, then teamwork. This cupboard is open. I'll keep that in mind just in case. Can't get through. That's too much junk in the way. Oh, damn it. That's some wood. The logs were cut by hand, probably with an axe. True that. That's a hiding spot, I would assume. Yep. What's the quickest way to the living room? Through here looks pretty good. Alright. I don't think a few matches will be enough to light that. I need some kind of fuel to light it. Okay. Fuses, tongs. Good to know. Guess we can go try to fix the electricity. I don't know about you, but lights always make me feel better. This one is the garage. Nope. lie to you. I was at the garage.
What?
Don't like that.
Not gonna.
Gotta get electricity going first. So we need to find the electrical panel. Which I thought was in here, but this is just the boiler. Didn't see. Didn't see what's in here, did we? Seems okay.
No. None. Mm-hmm.
I don't like that, but I guess this is probably where the electrical is. There's a lot of wires. Or this is where I just get murdered, one of the two. Oh my god. Some of these wine bottles cost a fortune. Dear Julia, if you found this note, congratulations. You're one step closer to solving the puzzle I've prepared for you. I hope it keeps you entertained while I'm away. I've hidden your favorite doll in the safe and changed the combination. Since you aspire to become a detective when you grow up, I think this is a great chance to put your deduction skills to the test. The new combination is as follows. The number of our street address, that's 4, Saul's age, 7, and then the decade and year the canvas hanging upstairs right next to the staircase was painted. Good luck, my dear inspector. Hugs and kisses from Daddy. Okay, so we just gotta find that brown picture. Broken appliances and empty cans, nothing useful. Collection of apparently useless knicks. Why do you have a shopping cart? Watch out. I'd rather not risk breaking one of those vases. Looks like the fuse box. Yikes, it's the best I miss. I'd have to change them all. Shit, something must be going on with the fuses. Oh, God. Stuff spinning. Freaking me out. Alright, we got 25, 50, 30. Okay. $25, $50, and $30. It's all about where do they go? Alright. that one feeds that. We're trying to get 25. We have a 25. We don't have a 5 though. We have a 10 and a 15. How are we gonna make 30? It's the 20 and the 10 is the only way for that. That's definitely not where that one goes. Let's try the 20 here actually. We just need the 20 and the 10 for the last one. Put the 10 here. The first one is getting both of those, it looks like. That's some messed up wiring, man. So far we gave that one 10 in the middle. Oh, that's making me cross-eyed. First one's getting both. First one is given to both. Bottom one is only going there. Bottom one is only going there. Middle one is going only there. There. Gives that 15. Gives that one too much. If I put the 25 in there, it gives that one too much. If I put the 20 actually there and the 10 here, that makes that one 20. makes the back one 20, 30. Hmm. Want to be 25. Oh, I see. So that green one probably doesn't go behind it. It's going to both. Okay, I get it now. So they get 50 in the middle. That one's going to 3 of them. Put that there. Oh, that's 15 on the back. 15, that's 25. That's not what we want. We want 30 on that one. Yeah, no. Oh, I didn't think it would stop me over, but that's probably for the best. Alright, we want 20. We want 25 going to the front. I could just put a 25 in there and call that one a day. But it goes to both of these, so it's probably a 10 and a 15. 10 is needed for the last. So I think the 10 goes there. Now to make that first one live be a 15. Make the middle one live is 50, so we got 10. That's the only two that goes there. This is a 20. Oh, that red one goes there too. Fuck. It's 25. That equals 25 there. As long as I don't put anything in this. It's the middle one I'm having a problem with, because there's only 2 lines to it. I think I'm just overcomplicating it. Maybe they're not in the order I think they're in. The wire on the bottom or on the top. So maybe the one on the bottom is 50. But at the back is 50. It can't be. It's gotta be the first one because it's gonna take 3. It's the only one that has 3. That's 50, yeah. So that first one has to be the 50, I feel like. So then one of those is 25 and one of those is 30. So the one that's 30 is probably one that just has 1 going to it. And this one is straight 25. Pretty sure the first one has to be 25. So now it's at 35. Make that one 30 at least. That's not right for there. Oh, I want the 15. So that's 25 there. That's 40, 50, so that one's good now. The one that's 25 needed 2. The 15 and the 10's going to the back, so that could be good. And then the 10 and the 20. Took me longer than I thought, but hey, we got power.
Excellent. This should make things easier.
Yeah. This is a hiding spot. Yep. Feel like that's gonna come into play. Oh God. It's a no from me, dog. Didn't like that. Tell me I'm supposed to walk up towards that? Hello? Creepy lady? Oh, I would like out of here, please. Thank you. I don't know why I can't interact with that. There we go. I wonder if that suitcase belongs to the guest. Wasn't important. Alright, well we got power on now. That's something. May be able to get the boiler going. So shut down this left button. To start is the central button, middle button, and in case it malfunctions, press the blue button for 4 seconds. I see the water heater is on and that the pipes have seen better days. So let's see if it starts. No. Now it says hold the blue button, but none of them are blue. Good to know. Left start is central button. Press the right button for emptying. In case of a malfunction preventing correct boiler functioning, you can perform an emergency shutdown by keeping the blue button pressed for 4 seconds. Ah, you're blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. Why would I want to turn the water heater on? Good question. Can I use this here? Hey, jumper cables. Can use that for the floodlight upstairs. I sure left a folder in the car. Should I try to get the folder? Not right now, because I don't like that question. I mean, I have tongs. Yes. Folder 2, a piece of a collectible, a blue folder. There are several sheets of paper in it. Okay, can't open it. Lord loves it when I barbecue in the backyard. don't need to dig right now. Does that mean you gotta dig later? Seems quite enough. Okay, I don't have a key anymore. Interesting. Security system control panel. It's on, so I better not touch it. This light think I'll miss with the floodlight. As long as I don't get murdered over here. Oh God. Why this room? Oh, okay. Something terrible is drawing near. You can hide before it's too late. Look around and you'll find a place to go undetected. Once you're interacted with a hiding place that appears on the map. Time is short. To run, hold shift.
Quick, I gotta get into the wardrobe.
Okay. Holy shit. Okay. You managed to hide from the darkness, but the worst is yet to come. Try to keep a level head. To calm down, follow the rhythm of your heartbeat by pressing space. When the white border reaches the center of the circle, don't let your heart beat too fast or you'll start to panic. Above all, don't look at it. Oh,
Bloody hell. What in the world is happening inside this house?
nothing good, my man. Nothing good. It's a dollhouse. It's amazing. But the dolls are missing. Yeah, they said we're looking for dolls. I don't think I've ever seen a toy like this.
Okay.
Second drawing by Saw. A drawing done by Husher's younger child. 7 again.
What?
Yeah, that's not good, buddy. But I do have power for this now. Ta-da! Maybe I could try turn the floodlight. Rotate, focus. What is that? Interesting. Okay. Do I want to go in there? Okay, I wasn't expecting that room to be quiet, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Golden key, a small key. Ah, it's the service key. Nice. So that's for that door outside. Alright, well, I think I'm going to call it here for the night, everybody. But this is starting to get good. I'm not sure what is in that puzzle box, but it's bad news for sure. And I have a feeling the families, well, they're goners. But guess we'll find out next time. So thanks everyone for tuning in. If you enjoyed yourself, don't forget to hit that follow button and join me next time for more shenanigans. And as always, where my goat's at. Later, y'all.